The total victory declared on February 28th has officially entered a state of strategic default. Today, March 16, 2026, the global ledger has shifted. While President Trump claimed to have destroyed 100% of Iran's military capability, Iran's foreign minister has publicly confirmed that Russia and China have activated their strategic partnership. This isn't just diplomacy, it is active military assistance. We are auditing a multipolar confrontation where American airstrikes were met not with surrender, but with the activation of a long-planned adversary coalition. As a CPA, I track operational control. Trump destroyed infrastructure, but Iran activated alliances. From a forensic perspective, the US achieved air superiority but lost strategic control. Despite killing the supreme leader, the US has been unable to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The contradiction is now a matter of public record. The same president who claimed total victory is now on Truth Social begging China, the same China now backing Iran, to send warships to help reopen the world's most critical oil chokepoint. In accounting terms, the project manager has admitted he doesn't have the resources to finish the job. I'm Camilo Motato reporting for Thu News. As a certified public accountant, I look at resource efficiency. When I audit a bankruptcy, I look for hidden backers. Iran didn't just survive, it activated partnerships built specifically for this scenario. Russia is providing satellite intelligence assets, Moscow's sophisticated surveillance network to track every American warship. China is providing capital and missile components to sustain Iran's asymmetric warfare indefinitely. The US is fighting a conventional war against a multipolar ledger, and the math isn't adding up. The most dangerous audit finding is the economic bypass. Iran isn't just closing the strait, it is weaponizing the UN. By only allowing UN-denominated cargo through the strait, Iran is accelerating the petrodollar collapse. As a professional, I look at market restructuring. Every day the strait stays closed to Western shipping, more Asian importers negotiate directly with Iran using yuan. Russia is profiting enormously. Every dollar oil prices spike above $100 generates billions for Moscow without them producing a single extra barrel. Russia and China don't need Iran to win militarily. They just need Iran to sustain the blockade long enough for the global order to reorganize without US primacy. In any failed project, there comes a point where you must seek international mediation to prevent a total loss. Oman has reportedly offered multiple times to facilitate talks between the US and Iran. As a CPA, I view Oman as the third-party escrow. They are offering a gradual reopening of the strait under international observation in exchange for security guarantees for Iran. However, the management conflict remains. Can the Trump administration accept anything short of an unconditional surrender? With Russia providing satellite intelligence and China providing the financial working capital for the blockade, Iran has no incentive to accept a deal that looks like a default. They are willing to wait while the global market restructures around them. The most critical audit finding for the future of the West is the weaponization of the UN. Iran has signaled that the strait isn't closed to all shipping, only to hostile nations. Turkey and India have already negotiated direct passage for their tankers. From a forensic perspective, this is a market fragmentation. By only allowing UN-denominated cargo through the choke point, Iran, Russia, and China are forcing a currency reset. Every day the strait remains closed to the West, the petrodollar loses market share. This is a forced migration of global finance where the US dollar is being delisted from the world's most vital energy artery. The Iran war was launched to secure the old energy order, but it is inadvertently liquidating it. As oil hovers above $100 per barrel, the internal rate of return for renewable energy and Norwegian pipeline gas has spiked. As a professional, I audit the demand-side risk. High energy prices make the US military's presence in the Gulf a sunk cost. If Europe and Asia use this crisis to permanently reduce their dependence on Gulf crude, the US will have spent billions of dollars and depleted its strategic petroleum reserve to protect a legacy asset that no one wants to buy anymore. The US is fighting the last war, while the global energy ledger is moving to the next century. The final audit of March 16, 2026 shows that military dominance did not produce strategic victory. President Trump may have achieved air superiority, but Russia and China have achieved multipolar leverage. As a CPA, my verdict is that the US has suffered a catastrophic impairment of authority. The Strait of Hormuz is controlled by Iran's blockade, backed by Moscow's intelligence and Beijing's capital. The global energy system is reorganizing without US security guarantees. Unless Washington accepts a mediated solution, it risks a permanent devaluation of its global influence. But I want to hear from you. Should Trump accept the Oman off-ramp and negotiate with Iran, or should he double down on the military solution regardless of the cost? Is the petrodollar truly dead, or can it survive this UN-only blockade? Let me know in the comments below. Your perspective is the only audit that matters when the global balance of power is on the line. I'm Camilo Motato, certified public accountant for Thu News. Subscribe to stay ahead of the numbers and stay safe.